I love you back.
Uh, uh. Heckin' love you. That's like even more love than well, actually, all the love is equal, no matter how much more it say it is. Like, what's the words I'm looking for here? You can't like go higher than infinity, but like you could always go higher with counting. But like, so you know when kids would say like infinity, and I'm like, oh yeah, well infinity times two, and it's like, but then that's the same amount, you know. So it's like that, but with our love. Is this coherent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly.
Oh, well, but now I gotta do the tweets. Because I posted it on there, but not on there. Tweet. And then I go to my main and retweet. Oh, wait, but I gotta do the link in there.
This is a microphone test.
Whoa, we're microphone testing. Y'all.
This is a further microphone test. And we could be a little louder without hurting anything. Okay, normal speaking, maybe getting a little bit louder from time to time, but it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, cool. Enter it. There, pretty photo.
It is a pretty photo. Is that a photo you took, or is it just a photo from the game?
It's us being in photo mode, just so that I could like get a good starting screen.
Ooh, nice. Good idea.
Thanks. I thought so. I couldn't get one as good as the one we started with yesterday.
That's okay. I think it's still
Yesterday?
pretty nice.
Day before?
Day before. Yesterday we had other things going on. Us like being together and hanging out.
I was like,
just
we didn't
us
really
time.
do anything.
That's anything with you is worthwhile. I love you.
We had that one cool perched on a post shot. That was just like a good live gameplay shot. I couldn't really get one quite like that of this scene, so I found a decent angle, put it on photo mode, and then hid Aloy on the UI. So then we just got this nice looking shot of some paper lanterns, and I thought that was neat and nice and cool. So
yeah, and if anybody wants to screenshot it for like a wallpaper or something, now they can.
Exactly. So hi, welcome, y'all. This is Moochie Playing.
It is
home of one Death of Roland / Christopher and one Rhiannon _elf.
The underscore is the important part.
The channel isn't home of us. Our home is the home of us. We're just broadcasting it from our home. So that's why I said that. We're doing some Horizon Zero Dawn tonight, and I got nothing else to fucking say. You?
Well, I mean, I love you. I always like to say
love
that.
you back.
Gotta really always make sure that's known.
Yeah.
And yeah, if y'all want to go follow our channels,
Yeah, please do give us a follow.
you can.
How about...
You can use a command for such things. Did we ever make a command that listed the commands?
We have not done that yet, no.
Oh. But exclamation point channels if you want to get our links
Oh, yeah.
to our channels. The Ko-fi's important though too, and I was gonna say that next. Like if you want to like support our channels individually, Death of Roland, when he gets to doing streaming, will be making maps.
I will be making D&D maps with Incarnate.
Yeah, you already
Which
do.
is lovely and amazing. Yeah, well, I do already do that. I just don't stream it, but I will be streaming it when I muster up the gumption. So far, hasn't happened, but
It's
we're getting
whenever you feel
closer. Getting closer every day.
You know, I'll always hold the door open for you, but never push you through because that's your decision, you know?
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be pushed around, told what I have to do. I'm never going to do that to you.
Yeah.
And then, for me, I already stream, and I do art
Lots.
today. I like streaming. And plus, you know, money for survival is nice, and this is kind of the only job I can do. So the if you want to help support an elf, you can go to my channel to do so. You can participate in art stuff. There's always free art at the end. You can color the coloring book pages we make together. We can also play games together if you're like a rad person that spends time in my streams enough to get the channel points to bribe me for it, or subscribe if you want to not wait. What do you call it? To play sandbox.
That's just bribing you with actual money.
Yeah. Either way, it's a delicious bribe that helps benefit me. So and hopefully you too, because then you get to do stuff with me. And then, like, I make goofy recap videos of our shenanigans, so that way you're immortalized in a video. It's like a little gift, you know, to make you happy, and also recap for people who were there live. And then at the end of the month, we do like a community hangout thing. That's still new in that transition. The first Adorable Fae Day, I think, went off pretty well.
Yeah, it was nice.
But if you
Good
join,
VR chat time.
yeah. I haven't checked the vote on that. I think it's leaning on VR chat again. But I'm getting distracted and brain jumpy. I'm brain teleporting.
Yes. We're here to do a thing.
Yeah, we are here to do a thing.
And that's killed robot dinosaurs.
Indeed. Well, no, they're not dinosaurs.
Some of them.
So, oh yeah, the T-Rexy looking one, and I guess
The tall
saber.
necks.
The tall. Okay. I rescind my comment. And
there's also like deer and horses and stuff. Sure.
yeah, that's what
like,
I was thinking of first. I was like, I guess the scrappers are like raptors in a way.
I have no
Or
idea.
not the
what
scrappers.
they're like.
The watchers.
The watchers. Yeah, totally.
The scrappers, I feel, are like dogs. They kind of like act like the build looks doggish.
Kinda. Yeah.
And oh, but how about the Ko-fi? If you want to support us financially, because we're not affiliated yet here, you can go to our Ko-fi, or it's my Ko-fi.
Even
but,
if we were an affiliate, Ko-fi would still be the way
Yes.
better way to support us, because
Yes.
if you support us through Twitch, we'll appreciate that no matter what, but you should be aware that Twitch takes literally half of everything that you give them. When you could be supporting just us. And say the hell with Twitch, because
yeah,
they can't seem to do a damn thing to improve the lives of their streamers, the ones who actually like create
work.
all the content that puts the money in their pockets, you know.
Yeah, like Twitch is kind of like the guy that just says, "Hey, you're a good What are those people called that like recruit singers and say,
I was gonna say it's
manager?"
more like a racketeer.
Yeah. But point is, I was trying to say is they come in and they say, "I'll make you money by providing you visibility and stuff like the platform or whatever." But you actually do all the work, and I just sit back and collect the monies from what you do, and that's sad.
I think it is too.
I would
Until such time as we have a better solution. Ko-fi, everybody.
Yeah.
Ko-fi.
And now.
In exchange for that, we will play Horizon Zero Dawn at you.
Yes. And maybe talk with you.
Yeah, that too. We do a lot of that.
You do it pretty well.
I do.
I like the
some
way
of
you
it.
talk.
Oh, thanks.
No problem. I love you.
I love you back.
And a smooch to set off the stream.
Heck yeah.
That was technically 3 smooches, but you know, it's all in one sitting, so it's like this. It still counts as one unit, right?
I think so.
Nice.
I don't think smooches are discrete things. I think they're ongoing things that you take breaks from sometimes.
Yeah. How do I get out of photo mode?
Just hit circle and then hit X, and then hit circle, and then go play the game.
Gameplay. Oh, I was sneaky. Okay. Well, I don't remember what we were doing. Maybe we should like check. Also, could you turn down? Oh, maybe that's just because of the drumming. Yeah, no, it's just the drumming. I should probably check and see. Yeah, because this sounds lots better. What we got going quest-wise. I gotta go to the blessing ceremony. Oh, now I can't hear any of me. Is that
There you
it?
go.
That doesn't affect the output for the stream, right? When
It does not.
Okay, cool.
That's
cool.
just the volume to the headphones.
I'm glad that it doesn't affect what they hear. So I guess that's all I have to do. So walk forward and do. Also, I'd like hearing what people say in side conversations. Do you?
It's better than last year.
Better than last year. Also, look at this adventurer. I don't know. I really like his outfit. Do we have subtitles on for this game?
I want to dance.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. They want to dance. That's a nice side conversation. But now let's go to the main.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Uh-oh. I'm late. talk to Irid?
Oh,
Expecting more tomatoes?
in truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Okay. I don't even know why I wanted to talk to you. It just said talk to you, and I did it. Okay, so I need to go over here.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Aw.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Mountain Mom.
I think she's more like
Sisters.
Mountain Grandmom.
Yeah.
Aspirants.
Yeah.
Before each of you sits a prayer lantern.
Cool mountain stoner auntie.
crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Who are we lighting for? Frost for my mother? Question mark? For myself. Yeah, for myself. I'm doing this for me.
For all I did to make it here. And the answers I'll get after I win the proving.
All Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
It's really cool lanterns that do that. Like, that you can make a
There's
flying
Olin.
thing.
Yeah.
I have some questions for him.
Where's Olin? Hey, you.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really.
Yeah, fireworks would have been cooler.
Yeah.
I have questions for you. Derangement?
Tell me about the derangement
Oh,
again.
no, okay.
Well, the
no,
way
this
I
is,
went
I remember
100,
this.
so it was
I'm just gonna skip
within
that.
the-
No,
no, I
no.
went
Let's stop
more
talking.
deep, but that
It's okay.
wasn't that.
Go away.
Sawtooth.
Shoot.
Yeah, 10 years.
So what's making it happen?
We've
No
already
one
heard this,
knows.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
You got nothing new to say to him.
Then
I
why
wanna
are we
ask
going
you
to
about
talk?
something you said before.
Then why did we go up
Ask
to
her
talk
what?
to him?
Then why what?
Then why did she say, there's Olin, I should go
It's
up and talk to him?
Because you're supposed to talk to Olin.
Oh, he's not Olin. Okay.
well,
This is
my
Aaron.
bad.
Good luck in that.
Names are
proving
hard.
thing.
Olin's
Maybe
the
I'll
guy
see
with
you
the
in
focus.
Meridian someday. Who knows?
I always forget to have this focus. There he is. Hey, wait.
No, I
what-
mean he's the guy who has a focus that was messed up.
Okay. Both. I should now talk to this guy, though, too.
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's
That's how the
Naman?
sun fucking works.
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
So, what is the Sun King?
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His luminance Avad is
His
the 14th
luminance.
king of the radiant line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible.
Ugh.
We are his instruments, not
Ugh.
his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
Aloy. I like you. The 13th Sun King?
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Right?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and
excuse.
brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, Indeed, in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else.
Oh, no.
You just said.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Shakes fists. Sun Queen.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
Of course.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an
See,
honor.
we're progressive.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun... Oh, no.
I don't like it. I don't like anything about what they're all about.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
So they're sun worshippers that use, like, it's just organized religion messing it up for everyone, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing? I was raised in the mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At his luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
I was already in exile anyway.
I was
so
going to say.
Yeah.
Well, an outcast, not an exile. You at least are still within the protection of Mother's embrace.
Oh. So I should feel lucky, right? Like, I should be like, wowie gee.
Well, your life actually has been significantly less dangerous than it would be if you lived outside the embrace, so, like,
Okay.
at least there's that.
Yeah, I mean, hang on to the silver lining.
Don't have any bandits, don't have most of the most dangerous machines in here.
Okay. Still sucks, though, that they treated me how they did. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't care to want to stay around them once I knew I had the ability to care for myself.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it reemerged. I am glad Erend Van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
His name is Van Guardsman?
Is that a little on the nose, as they say?
Kinda seems like it.
Why does it go on their nose? Because it's so close to what you're seeing? Is that...
I do not know.
He guards them.
Well,
With vans?
he doesn't even, though. Like, he's not a guard, he's a guide. And I guess, I mean, he's a guard. He's, like, actually a member of the guard, like a Meridian. He's a guard, not a guide. You were right. He does just guard them. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me.
No, no, not what I say. I won't ignore you. I love you.
Oh, thanks. I love you back. He wears Vans. Well, but, like, it's the, like, symbolic meaning. I think it's both things, and it's, like, annoyingly not clever. Because, like, for that to be his literal name, but then also he is a guardsman. Van Guardsman makes it sound like he's of guardsmen, but then also Vanguardsman. So, like, he's part of the city guard, and he's also part of the Vanguard.
And his name is Vanguard.
It's Min.
Min. Is that like his choice of his family name? Or?
I have no idea. I didn't know that until just now. I don't think I ever talked to this guy again after the speech, so...
Oh, I tend to, like, talk to everybody.
It never occurred to me that Aaron would, like, have a last name.
Well, let's find out about the war with the Nora.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora
That's
scare
true.
you.
That's true.
They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Also, you never told me why they were at war.
Because the 13th Sun King was off his goddamn rocker.
Okay.
He was a fucking tyrant and a madman.
It's been so long since I played this that I've forgotten all these like culture things of the different tribes. And whatnot.
He was a paranoid war maker and a real dick. That's why his son killed him and became the 14th Sun King.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
it's
on him.
good stuff. He genuinely is a pretty chill dude. Just a little bit into himself as a king, which sucks, but like
Most kings
has
are.
good intentions and follows through on them. So
Yeah. What do you call it? Zai says, well, name used to be derived from trade. So for, like, Vanguard, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it just a passed-on name because of, like, your job that your family was a part of? Like, I wonder if we'll find out more about that culture
No
aspect
idea.
later. And sacrifice saves people, 13th king. I like the 13th king. The 13th was the bad one, or the...
yes,
Oh, okay, so I don't like the 13th king. I like the 14th king.
so far.
Yeah, and
I mean, he seems fine. He's not like an antagonist.
all right. Well, let's stop talking to him now.
This has been
We have nothing to say.
illuminating, but I should get going.
Ha.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
Aw, thanks, I
Thanks,
guess.
bro. Son, bro.
Sun, bro. Praise the sun, y'all, as the meme goes.
And also the
Hello,
thing from the
Owen.
game that everyone does.
You know my name?
Yeah.
Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I'd probably ask him more about himself.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Norland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Never happened to me.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants to talk, like he's hiding something, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I agree. YOLO.
No, I was responding to Zypher.
Oh, Zai says I have a PC too.
I have
Let's
a
be
PC
friends."
too. Let's be friends. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, I mean, it's a pretty unusual device, I guess. So, like, to meet another person who has one, even if they're not of the Nora and afraid of other lands, like, I can see where she might think that, like, oh gosh, like, these are literally the only two of these things I know of in the whole entire world. Like, maybe we could, like, stand to gain something from talking to each other, that we could, like, share some knowledge or something.
Mm-hmm. But he's just like, nah, go away. And I'm like, oh, okay. Also, where do go? That way. But also, was there other people to talk to? Oh, I could talk to those people. Well, I already talked to him, but I did not talk to her.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak.
Right? Seems like we're always just
I
like,
hope
rush,
the
hurry,
ceremony
go.
wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
I hated it. It meant nothing. Found it beautiful. Oh, I'm like, I didn't hate it. I did find it beautiful in a way because it was cool for the little lantern thingies.
Yeah.
But I'm worried that this option, the way that they intended to say found it beautiful, would be like the more the religious-y side. And I'm like, nah, that doesn't mean anything to me. But it also didn't mean nothing. It was like a symbolic gesture of caring for the world. Because I guess, from what I understand so far, All Mother is a very, like, care for nature kind of aspect of the religion.
Definitely. And they worship the mountain literally as
Yeah.
All Mother. Like, so it is basically a nature god, but also has physical form because it's literally the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember the end bits of how this all, like, came to be and what led them to having this religion. But, I don't want... So it's like, it's weird, right? Because you understand that they don't see it that way.
Well,
like,
you should know, though, then that Aloy definitely doesn't see it that way.
That
like,
she would...
no matter what you choose, she's not a religious person.
Okay, so yeah, it didn't mean anything. But see, then I'm like, is that going to offend her? Am I going to say it meant nothing? She's going to be like...
Have you met Tirsa?
Not formally.
She owns.
Okay.
My circumstances are that I'm here to win the proving, not stand around muttering Nora prayers and lighting Nora prayer lanterns.
All right, yeah, I'm on board.
Of course. Though it pains me that your years of isolation from the tribe have spoiled what is for us a ritual of great beauty.
Maybe isolation has given me the clearer view. A concern for results, not rituals.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever your view, it is yours, and I will respect it. I imagine you must have questions.
Yeah, the first thing I want to ask her, why was I cast out?
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Aww.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
Oh, now I get to talk about Rust.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
If she says roast.
So, he never told you?
It wasn't her, it was one of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy. But Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new? Ross told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
I don't know, like maybe the opinions of everybody that's included in the society having a, influence on how that society is ran because they are a part of it. Like, that sounds pretty rad to me, right?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born. Or that the
Gauge power.
matriarchs decided to cast me out.
Excellent side.
I side with you in this matter. But there are differences of opinion. And any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the Proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the Proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy. But the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think.
Yeah. Shunning can be very cruel to the person being shunned, like literally acting like you're a ghost makes you feel like you don't want to live after so long of that, So I very much don't like that they do that.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just, I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
Thanks. Alright, so I need to go to the Hunter's Lodge to get started on this here Proven bits. Or maybe it's asleep. Is it tomorrow for the Proven? Oh, everything's so party-esque. They're getting celebratory. I should probably quick save after all that.
Motherless chuff.
Fuck you!
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the Proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Well, now I gotta prove to him that I'm better than him because spite and all that.
Oh, this is the bedhouse? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Yeah, yeah! Yeah, Aloy, yeah!
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
Gosh dang it.
I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Thanks, fan up for me. I feel like I should have rebutted about how, like...
We saw you talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh?
I don't want to talk to you.
It's kind of tough. You didn't know the words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers anyway.
I'll talk to you.
Are you gonna let Boss talk to you that way? I wouldn't.
Where's your bite, outcast? Or did you need my permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora? Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
Yeah, I do pity him. But also I feel like in this situation I would definitely like be more aggressive. Be like, I'm gonna win, I'll show you. But I also know he's afraid of me because of what I did as a kid with the rock thing. He's threatened.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
You already said that.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
I will. I'm gonna show him so good.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep.
Are you really talking
You'll
about
be the one
yourself in the
surprised
third
tomorrow,
person?
outcast.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you.
Well, we're gonna kick his butt tomorrow. We're gonna kick it so hard.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
We made a friend! Also, Zai says, get some sleep, boss. Let me help. Punches. Here. It's a sleep aid. My fist. Alright. Do I want to go to sleep yet, though? Is there any more to look at here? Pretty sure not. Can I antagonize boss some more? No. Dang. Can I use weapons in here? Dang! It didn't count! At least I got to pretend.
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
Too soft? Like, no, I like soft things. Soft things feel nice. I would hate it because there is so many people watching me and I'm not used to that, you know, I've lived in isolation. But it's also not bad because, like, she's wanted to be near people for so long. See, this is where I get stuck between what's the answer that's her feeling versus my feeling. Zai says, so the amount of sickness Aloy would get from all this new exposure would be high. You're right.
Not necessarily. Do you remember how these people were produced? I mean, the ones that weren't born naturally? I mean, I imagine there's probably like a high amount of possible variation and stuff, but I have to believe with it how advanced the technology is. I don't want to say anything spoilery for anybody else watching who might not know the story, but I kind of tend to think that even without much direct exposure to other humans, Aloy's immune system is probably fine. Probably. Hand wave you away for plot purposes, obviously, but I don't know. I'm not sure that definitely works within the fiction of the game.
I would think it's because she's not been subjected to newer, like, because diseases develop all the time. New things happen in nature. Like, look at the current situation of the world. So even with story things that we're not going to say directly, there still might be a chance that there's something that they've all
No, clearly there's not.
Oh.
Like, obviously, there's zero chance of that because no one's sick, including Aloy, ever. So there's got to be a headcanon explanation for why that's true, not an excuse for why it should be.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It is what it is, and so we have to accept that it is
Well,
what
we
it
have
is,
to
right?
completely make up off the top of our heads reasons for why.
Yeah.
Since the game doesn't explain it.
Yeah. I'll say that it's not bad.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Oh yay! Proven time! Jerk.
This fucking guy.
Right? We called him a latrine.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Death.
It's a grazer.
A what? What now? Oh, what are we doing? Why are we shooting them? Okay, wait. Let's open the quest menu. Let's pause and take a moment. Today is the day Aloy will win the proving and compel the High Matriarchs to reveal the secrets of her birth or die trying. Okay, but that doesn't... Oh, kill a grazer. So just one? I only need to do one?
Yeah, you have to kill it and take a trophy from it.
Alright. Why did it say my outclass clothes were new? That's a lie.
No, yeah, that's weird.
But I do have new skill points.
Ooh.
That might help. I can strike from above. Nah. I could further reduce visibility in enemies when crouching. Heavy lifter. That one I don't care about, but it's the next ones that I care about. So right now it would be a waste to pick that. But later on I can do that better. Dealing more damage for down things might be worth it now. Speed of healing, additional resources when foraging, disassemble resources modifications of 50% of their metal shard value. Let's see. I want to know what these special question marks are so bad. I need them. I need them now. Oh, wait. These ones are branches from this one, not this one. Oh, okay. So to get double shot and triple shot, I have to pick this one.
Yes.
To get to these. This, the strong strike one, I think, was one I said that I might do. No. Basically these two. Sneaky things are great, but it's probably not going to help me in the proving very much. Dodge roll. Yes, yes. I remember loving the longer dodge rolls.
Yep.
That's totally worth it. So, you know what? Since none of them look good right now or might be able to help me right now, I'll save up more skill points so that way I can just boop to these two the next. If that's still what I want to do at that time. But now I know I need to kill a grazer, so I'm gonna do that.
Me?
Nice. Why would you waste your ammo? Just because you're a jerk, that's why.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Bye. Alright. Where... There's one.
And again.
Oh, wow.
Heal.
Faster, come on.
Did I get one?
I've gotta catch up.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, okay.
Don't chase those. Turn around. Quest marker.
Ah. I saw yellow and went chasing. Matter of fact, hold up. This. Oh, it does show it's active. Okay. It's just weird. It doesn't show in the top little bar, the little compass.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me.
Strong, I thought. Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, Urvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish.
I can do better.
Oh, no.
I can beat
That's
him.
an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether.
YOLO.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way.
Quit
It's
trying
too
to
fucking late now. So
Forward now.
shut up.
Yeah.
Who's in the lead? I can't see. Boss, so follow them.
Come on now.
I can do it.
Faster. Stop dragging.
Which way? Which way? Up. Up.
Gotta keep going.
The outcast.
O'Neill Trail?
Is she crazy?
No, I'm just awesome.
Good. I'm game.
Look! The outcast is catching up.
How'd she get up there?
Yeah, rat as heck.
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it.
Run, 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 run. Ah.
I've trained my whole life for this.
I'm not gonna let them
They had a truck,
keep me down.
but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
Ooh, metal arm stuff. Yeah.
Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
Nice. I did it. Maybe? Nice.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast? Win the proving? Never.
What?
Wait for it.
For she is a brave now.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thanks for being rad.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among us.
Ah! What the heck? I forgot all about this.
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill the invaders! Too many of them!
Oh,
we
gosh,
can't win!
Where do I get up at? There! I'm stuck!
We can't hold them! Oh,
Catch the flame hair! Now!
Ow, that fire hurt, but it was worth it.
Kill them!
Oh, dang. Well, hey, do you want to give it a try?
Sure. Gotta use your dodging.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go get another drink.
Okay.
Kill the defilers! Too many of them! We can't win! Fear the power. We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! A gift from the... Kill the defilers! Die! Kill the invaders! They're too strong! We can't stop them!
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
Don't give up!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming!
Out of ammo.
How many
but
are
not out of
there?
ideas.
This guy says realistic. You know what's realistic? Me using the restroom, which I'm gonna go do now.
Too many of them! We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill them! Kill them!
For later.
They're too strong! We can't stop them!
Coming.
Kill the defilers! Too many of them! We can't win! can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
How about we help us? Not Mother. She never did.
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Oh snap, is that a flamethrower?
It's a what?
It's a flamethrower? Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
Minigun.
Minigun. I feel something wrong.
Now! Everyone, forward!
Whoop. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, yeah, and then take them out. Right, Zai? I was thinking that too. Oh, careful. Do a healing. Yeah. Ah, thank you. I'll take back over if you want. Unless you're enjoying playing.
I love playing.
Okay, then I'll let you keep playing.
And yes, I did. I clearly shot through that rock. That was what happened.
I'll just say it was like the rock edge was still like crumbly, but wasn't fully crumbled away. Like
something.
so, your arrow just went right through it because it was so loose already. Hey, it's a box. Medicine flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, you refill up on those.
Not very many fights in this game give me trouble as much as this one does. Like, I remember this one always being really difficult.
You are being onslaughted with new weapons and superior numbers than you've been ever since the start of the game.
Well, and also from now until most of the rest of the game, you don't face off against that many people at once.
No space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's also not a lot of cover. So yeah, it's kind of weird. The fight is structured in a way that's not really like much else in the game.
But if that's what they were going for, like this was a
It was supposed to be an overwhelming sudden attack. Like, yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying it critically. It just is what's true.
Yeah. Both are true. Yeah, at least we got some stuff out of it. Can we, like, investigate the bodies of our friends? Or friend? Boss was
The one friend, yeah. What was that?
Huh?
What did I get off of that one?
Stuff. But I don't know what kind of stuff.
It was a treasure box.
Oh, let's open it.
A resource supply box.
It said it must be open to reveal its contents?
Yes.
You're gonna wait to open it later?
Yes.
Green.
Desert glass and detonating blast trap. Nice.
Oh. Whoa.
He has a focus too. Oh no.
Whoa. What happens if you put on 2 focuses at once? Double focus.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got like bullets as the spiky bits on his thingy.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay! Outcast dead!
Now, why'd you hesitate? That's exactly when you should have killed him.
He's looking like he made me not to kill him, though, I guess. Oh no!
Burn it all. Then to your task. As you command.
What you singing?
Aloy.
The Cuddy Ren as rendered by Chumbawamba.
Oh, also, owie, she got cut a little.
Survive.
Hopefully. Why didn't he just roll down too? Oh, because he was barely bleeding out from the stab and wasn't gonna live anyway.
Like one deep cut, sure. I mean a stab, not a cut. He could easily have survived that, I bet.
It depends on if it hit a major organ or whatever.
Of course it does, but like most humans survive most stab wounds. Humans can take some stabs. We're hardier than we give ourselves credit for.
Yeah, I've been through a lot and I'm still here.
She is dying.
They're gonna blame me for all the bad stuff, huh?
No. I don't think so.
There's probably gonna be one asshole that's gonna be like, see, we should have never let an outcast run in the proving. This is
near her mother.
Wait, what?
Aloy. I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
Hey, I'm kind of sad about Ross. Ross was a good dude. Oh, focus.
I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No. Frost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Looks an awful lot like one of the meta places. Hey, we leveled up.
Yeah.
I should check and see, or we should check and see what oh, never mind. Cutscene has priority.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here, okay.
I like the sound the focus makes.
Yeah, same.
Why inside the sacred mount? Only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here. Or the damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
What was that?
The sound health makes.
Really?
I should
Yeah.
keep looking.
Sounded weird. Sounded like a rattlesnake kind of thing for a sec.
I'm not gonna find it here.
You don't know. You didn't look. All the way, like...
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
Is it a good signal? Ooh, stuff.
There. With the rest of my things.
Oh, nice.
The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones
Ooh,
did.
crouchy time.
Why?
Wait, so we probably should grab our stuff, huh? I bet that's the way to the next way. Or is it? Aha. Power cell.
That's what I was
Another one of
looking
these
for.
power cells. Well, what do I do with it?
This is your only chance in the damn game to get it, and if you miss it, you miss it.
Oh, dang.
I keep forgetting square is crouch and rolling instead. Okay, that's all that really mattered, so get our stuff. I knew that if we didn't get our stuff, it wouldn't let us progress beyond the point where we could get the power cell, and I was pretty sure this is where to get it, so I didn't want to pick this stuff up and then accidentally go the way that would progress the story. Less interactive because I'm on mobile on my comfy couch. Hey man, feel absolutely no pressure. We are happy you're here with us.
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not as talkative as usual. I'm glad you're on your comfy couch.
I feel better.
We're also on our comfy couch.
Yeah, I feel better knowing that you're on a comfy couch because we're also on a comfy couch. So it's like we're all on the same comfy couch.
Being cozy together.
Yeah.
Enjoying good games.
Yeah.
Now, what can you show me?
Ow.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages, but if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
The focus is like the ultimate AR tech. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Like I want one.
I would love to focus.
They saw me through Owen's focus.
Is Olin...
How was that possible?
What would that be called?
A spy?
Yeah.
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother? Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Yay, we get to learn stuff.
We get to get teased stuff.
Oh.
Saying I was born inside the mountain.
It is easier if I show you.
But I want to go look at this stuff. That was to the crouchy place.
Yeah, but I didn't check this door. I mean, I know there's a red X on it, but I just thought, you know.
You never know.
Might as well check this door.
Yeah.
Tears of the Dawn teasing me for eternity.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
Ah. I always thought I was pretty sturdy and hardy.
What are you talking about?
Come.
I want to pause here because you know what? There's something I do take issue with. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm not sure that it's ever actually justified that they worship the mountain as a god, and like they're so firmly opposed to the remnants of the metal world, as they call it, the old ones, our future, basically. It's so taboo that like you're punished for going into ruins you find, but like they literally worship one.
Yeah, because these ruins.
Like this
are
is
the
so
metal
very
world.
clearly a remnant of the metal world. It's obviously.
Yeah.
So why do they think this one's sacred and all the rest are profane?
Yeah, and maybe because they're hiding it on purpose. Like they're hypocrites, but they know they're hypocrites for some sort of ends of either power or preserving a tradition or something.
Doesn't seem like it. They seem genuinely dedicated to me. So I don't know. I don't think that's it.
Like, because I don't remember everything that we find out later, but basically some stayed and some left out of the Mother's Embrace area, and the ones that stayed were like, well, we gotta protect the tradition, like, that they're against the machines for that, but they understand that their protection comes from the machine. Like, yeah, it's weird, like, to be openly hypocritical about that without reconciling it.
I don't necessarily think it's hypocritical. I think it's one of two things. There's either like a special justification for it, and I'm not sure we're ever presented with it, why they would worship this particular remnant of the metal world and think all the rest of them are terrifying and cursed. Like why they, you know, the giant robot arms up on the mountain, the thing they call the Metal Devil. Why they like associate this mountain with protection from that thing, but associate the other ruins with the existence of that thing and its existential threat that it was. Or it's just like a plot hole that no one who was on the writing team thought to go, hey, wait a minute. We're leaving a pretty big question unanswered, y'all. And maybe they do actually answer that question later, but I don't recall if they do.
I just remember it being like, this is the place where, without spoiling too much for those that might not know the story, things sprang from. And so over generations, over many generations, hundreds of years, you know.
Yeah.
You lose things.
Yeah.
And the superstition becomes the reality. So they don't know why. Like,
yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna finish my thought. So they might think, based on what happened, like if this is where things were safe in that original time, that this is special and different than the rest because of it being the origin of them coming to be.
But then why the blanket condemnation of literally everything else that's exactly like this place?
Because
that seems like a really
one's...
weird question for the people of the society not to ask.
Yes, I agree. But trying to think from their perspective, it's more of a like, well, we know this one's good. And they don't ever question it. Like, I wish they would. Like, I'm not saying that it's...
I'm saying if that's the case, that's a really, really weak justification.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
No, should prove the point of why, like, superstitious things like that, they are very weak points. Like, they often make excuses that don't...
Yeah, but most superstitions are rooted in a particular kind of belief. Like, if you've got a lucky coin that you carry on you at all times because it's tended to bring you luck. I use in heavy finger quotes. Y'all can't see because we're not on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that can, because of coincidence, create what appears to a human mind to be observable reality. In this case, the contradiction is right in front of everyone's faces at all times. I mean, well, really only the matriarchs, because nobody else ever sees the interior of the mountain, but still, like, they're the ones who uphold the system that exists. And I think that there probably is something to say about them wanting to hold on to the power that they have, but then again, they also do seem like true devotees. Like, they won't question the stuff that they're kind of in charge of making sure that everybody holds to. And so, I mean, I think that Tirsa is, like, a bit of an exception. She's definitely a more spirit of the law versus letter of the law kind of person. But we're about to see her in just a moment when the thing seems to speak to Aloy. Like, she falls on her knees. She is having a genuinely religious experience here. So she is a true believer, despite her looseness with the rules specifics, you know? But I'm wondering why these people, these three most powerful people in the society, like, see that this stuff that they literally live in is exactly like all the rest of the stuff that they say is evil and wrong and utterly taboo, that they don't stop and think for like a moment and go, isn't it weird how this stuff is exactly like that stuff, but we think this one stuff is good and all the rest of that stuff is bad? Like, that's a weird thing to leave unaddressed.
Yeah, they've been so willingly blind, like, or maybe that's not the word, they've been so brainwashed into believing that this is okay, even though it's the same exact thing as the outside stuff.
And where most,
that they won't
like, things about
connection.
religion are that way,
so it just
I'm happy to, like, chalk it up to indoctrination, because indoctrination can really thoroughly get inside your head and make you believe clearly untrue things.
Yeah.
Because you can always come up with some kind of a justification for things that you don't know enough about. This is something that they can see with their own eyes literally every day. Like, I don't know. Especially for somebody like Tirsa, who does strike me as more pragmatic than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just...
it's funny.
kind of leaves me going,
I'm sure as we play through and discover more lore, it might become more might become unearthed that would help answer this
maybe.
question.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe it did, and I just don't remember. It's been years since the last time I actually played all the way through this
Yeah,
game,
same.
Anyway.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
I'll take that control.
My hope is... everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh.
Someone who's not a true believer is not worried about blasphemy.
What?
Somebody who's not a true believer is
Hold
not
for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No. No.
Oh no.
Please.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Oh, he was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Went on an exile too.
Yeah.
There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
Oh, like Picard. Gonna make it so. Also, Zai says
The
when...
tribe is on the brink
Oh,
of
never mind.
extinction.
Hold on, wait.
What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
Oh, gosh. Zai says when you do the work wrong and still get the right answers. Like,
How was
yeah.
the war party defeated?
The killers do not
There's some
fight
silver
alone.
lining in there.
Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan.
Y'all didn't know I was gone, but I'm back.
He is back. You want to switch?
Follow the destiny
Huh?
All
Do you want
Mother
to switch
intended
upon your
for you.
return?
Switch what?
Smooch me.
Oh, smooch you. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said
The
switch.
other
I
high
was like, switch
matriarchs
what?
are waiting for us.
No.
Let me do the talking.
Should I go back? Was there anything I missed in there? Was there something I could have grabbed?
Just the power cell as far as I know.
I gotta compulsively look. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Mother! I'll embrace you! And your stuff! Okay, so like... I don't see anything. There's a lot of candles. Man, why do they put
Like,
so many
so many
candles?
candles.
Like, isn't that a waste of resources? How easy is it to make candles? Like, what is wax made of? Beeswax, right? It's fat. Oh.
In the olden days, yeah, I actually got to make a candle one time. There's a place in, oh gosh, I want to say Pennsylvania called Meadowcroft Village. It's this whole historic site. And it's got like, it's one of the kind of places where they have like actors to portray life as it was back in the day.
Kind of like a sort of LARP. Like their live action role playing.
Yeah, kind of. It's like Colonial Williamsburg in Virginia.
yeah,
But this is Meadowcroft Village. It's really pretty, beautiful place. And they showed like certain like kind of activities that people would have got up to and old trades and stuff. We met a tobacco farmer who taught us how to like cure and roll tobacco like for storage. We met people who did like
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna do it. It's okay. That soon.
It's fine.
Told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to
I want to
journey
hear more
beyond
about your
our
thing.
sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister.
You suck.
For once,
Stop calling me a
Lansra,
thing.
join with us. This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again. Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn.
Did you notice how, like, when she
Yes.
ripped her arm, that the gravity was
It's
lacking?
extremely noticeable.
Yeah.
Very distracting. God, the individual hairs on her head. Look at that.
Yeah.
Tirso, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done. Or as the need arises.
Alright. Tell me more about your cool candle thing.
Oh, just that they also showed us how like wool was spun into thread with old what are they called, spinning wheels.
Yeah.
Met a blacksmith, and yeah, they taught us how to make wax candles. So like you'd render animal fat, and then you'd like just take a wick and let it dip down into the thing down as far as, you know, the length of the wick basically, and you pull it up and it's just at its melting point, so you pull it up and just let it cool for a moment, and whatever's already on the wick stays, right, and starts to solidify almost immediately, and then you just dip that slowly over and over again, and it just accumulates until it just forms into a natural cylinder.
Cool.
Then you let that set, smoosh the bottom down a little bit so it's got a flat bottom, or leave it rounded as it naturally is so that it like fits in whatever kind of holder you've got, and you got candles.
Nice.
They're really, really easy to make, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. It was cool to get to make one. They allowed us to take them home.
I've always liked stuff like that, like going to Ren fairs and seeing things like that. And there's a place in Tucson, Arizona called no, it's not in Tucson. It's Tombstone, Arizona. I think it was close to Tucson. I can't remember I don't know geography very good.
Right.
But it was kind of like a preserved town of like the Wild Western days,
Yeah.
and there'd be like gunfights in the streets for the roleplay actors and stuff. You could get sarsaparilla, which is just, you know, root beer, but like better. I like sarsaparilla more than root beer.
Yeah, I've never had it.
Oh, you should try it.
I don't like root beer very much.
Ah, well, I love root beer. It like Dr. Pepper is really great, Sprite's really great, but Dr. Pepper was my first like soda love. Like I remember like being really young and like you try all the sodas and you're like, this is the one that I'm going to drink now.
Sarsaparilla rather than root beer, you mean? Sai?
Yeah, more of a kick. You're right. Yeah. It does have more of a kick. It's more strong in the vanilla taste. At least I remember it being so. Because that's basically, it's just a vanilla drink. Like, but the point was, stuff like that is really cool to observe because those are the basics of the foundation of a society. Like, how you can provide for everyone in the simplest of means, you know? Like, if everything were to collapse like how Facebook did today, like if society, like, as we know it, had to start over, if we were just left with nothing. Like, you walked outside and you're like, I am a person and I need to go get food, and there's all these people that have their various skills. Like, we still have those basic skills to be like, take care of each other, and I like that. Like, I feel like I'm not connecting exactly what I want to say, but to know how to create those, to have those skills and create the things that sustain us is a powerful tool to have, powerful knowledge to have.
It would be if we did.
Huh?
It would be if we did.
If we did?
Yeah.
If we did what?
Have it.
We do.
No, we don't. Most of us don't. A lot of us do, but most of us don't.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misinterpreted. We have the knowledge.
I mean, the knowledge still exists,
but
like,
not everybody has the skill. Okay, I see.
I mean, if we were like in that kind of situation where everything was fucked and we didn't just have Google in our pockets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If we weren't the first ones to the closest library to pick up all the survival books we could find, we'd be fucked.
Agreed. Which is why I love going to Ren fairs and things like that to like learn those skills, even tangentially, even if I don't remember them. Like, just knowing that there's someone out there that has that knowledge and can apply it is rad.
Yeah.
Also, now I want to like hoard survival books. Oh,
Cherry sarsaparilla is really good. Get it at the Civil War muster every time. I would have to go to my two best friends.
You have two best friends that know those kind of skills? That are, like, you have a blacksmith friend or a candle making friend?
Survivalists. Outdoorsy types.
Yeah. But that's good, because we all can't all be specialists in everything. We all have to benefit from each other's craft and passions. Expert survivalist. Neato.
Nice.
Also, I've never had cherry sarsaparilla, but that sounds like it would be pretty good. There are very few things that I enjoy cherry of, and Shirley Temples are one of them. So I figure, like, I like sarsaparilla. Cherry sarsaparilla might be pretty good. Also, I really need to use the restroom again.
Do it.
So, yeah, I'm going to do it. If you want to take the reins while
Sure.
I'm doing that, I don't mind.
So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight, or the ruins of the metal world.
I see.
I already go there.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But
Oh,
I've been in a ruin.
Right.
It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Hey.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
Gonna replay that one when Rhiannon gets back, because that literally answers every last bit of the conversation we were just having about this.
Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Have there been other Seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a Seeker?
No, not a Seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out.
If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
Oh, okay.
They are blighted places, Aloy.
Blighted.
Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
Oh, that was nice.
Whole entire thing answered.
Oh.
The whole discussion we were just having about that, like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
resolves all of it.
There we go.
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Hell yeah, we got
Oh,
seeker
I will.
powers.
Thank you, Tirsa.
Is that the asshole? I think it might
May
be.
all
No, wait,
mothers
Varl's at the
watch
gate
over you.
of the Embrace, not the gate of this townlet. The asshole is at the gate of this townlet, though.
Soon begin.
And then I think,
Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe.
Shut up, I'm talking.
When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
And then I think very shortly after that is when we fight our first corruptor.
Cool.
I'll refill that old medicine pouch before we do that.
Yeah. We're pretty low. Right? The green bar represents how much health stuff we have at our
Yeah,
disposal.
so we've got one full bar's worth plus almost a quarter. More than a quarter.
Nice.
Brew that up later.
So what do you think? After Corruptor, spoopy time?
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on how long it takes us to get to to the Corruptor.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah,
thirsty
nice
for
talking
rain.
about a confidence.
Oh, is that,
Not so much.
oh, is that why I don't heal my green bar is empty?
Yeah.
Was that a weed joke?
Oh, I missed that. Dang. Well, now I have to laugh harder. But then it's forced because, like,
Yes,
but
that
it's
was
not
very unconvincing.
Yeah. But I do appreciate weed jokes. It's just that because I didn't catch it the first time, I didn't laugh as hard at the first time. In my heart, I'm laughing hard. What's that in there?
Box.
You should take the stuff that's in the box. Nobody's using it.
Nice. It is good stuff.
Yeah. They all saw you take that stuff though, and now they're gonna go spread the rumors about you and be like, well, I guess they're not rumors; it would be fact at that point because they saw you do it. They're like, y'all, the outcast did join the proving, and then there was a terrible attack, and now she's a seeker. This is sus. Oh, wait, to the right. Yeah, there's stuff in there too. Oh, look, there's even a person standing at the base of stairs to try to stop people from going up and stealing from the box, but you're like, nah, I'm just gonna jump past you.
Where are they just taking a rest?
Oh, so it's not their stuff, they don't care.
They don't
Alright.
look very on guard to me.
Aloy!
Yeah?
Aloy!
What's up, Ted?
Hey, Tib!
All Mother be praised.
Little creepy Tib, but
You're alive.
you know.
Why is it creepy?
Oh, you don't remember when he gave us the outfit and he like knew our exact size and he hadn't seen us in years, so like how could he know what our like size was?
That's a good point.
Which makes us think he's watching us
Varlin's followers. They tried to stop
from a
him.
distance.
The demon was too fast, too powerful.
A demon?
Varl's a fool to defend that gate. It is here if mother's watch that we will make our stand.
Measuring us on our sleep? No.
Yeah. That was the conversation we had.
All true Nora will lift their voices in song.
Oh, stuff.
I already checked it.
But you didn't take everything.
I took everything I could carry. There's still stuff in it. I didn't have room for it.
Oh, we should check our upgrades and see what we can get rid of by upgrading.
Glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
Aw, Teb.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded. Expected to die. And then High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother.
That's mainly the gist of it, yeah?
Yeah.
That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall.
Resh is the asshole.
He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
What's the danger in the embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
Yeah, we
That
experienced
I'm a
that.
motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush.
We'll find her.
They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
I should be on my way, Teb.
May All Mother go with you.
I think I saw something.
On the outside of the gate.
Oh, it was on the outside.
That.
Oh,
The fire
yeah.
symbol.
Yeah. Can we talk to those people?
Yeah. That's a lot of arrows.
It is.
We're full up, though.
Yeah.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
He doesn't even bother to look at you.
Since I was made a
Since
seeker.
I was anointed a Seeker.
Motherfucker.
Now open
Yeah.
the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Tissa and Jezza gone insane?
I'll shove you over this goddamn wall, I
Bad
swear to
enough
God.
that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
Fuck all of you.
Yeah. What do you call it?
And where were you when those children were being slaughtered?
Motherfucker.
Or the war party ambushed? Guarding your little gate here?
I am the Nora war chief, and this gate is Mother's watch.
I have been anointed a seeker by the High Matriarchs, so do as I say and open the gate, or we will settle this in blood.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Something awesome. Oh, we're doing the trees thing again. Only this time, it's not a sawtooth.
The demon! Sound the alarm! By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Take control. Take control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, under this curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
That was a really weird acting choice.
Yeah,
Everything
like-
he just did.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the thing that I said. Oh, but you already
No,
said
it
you got
wasn't.
it.
It was that one. Because that was when he said it was when that one came by the screen.
Get in position. Get in. Comes. Do you want to fight or do you want me to fight? You're ready to fight, huh?
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
If we take out the corruptor, will it uncorrupt the Striders? Or no? Oh, we should scan it, right?
Out of my way.
You know, good thing you can craft mid-battle. Oh, because they're rocks.
It's down! How does he possess other machines? What's its secret?
Go take stuff from it.
Yeah, you know, or ransack the barrel of arrows.
How does a
Yeah,
machine
well,
like
I would
that
like
take
to, but
control of all those striders.
not interactable, unfortunately.
Right? Yeah, I wish it was.
Totally would, though.
I need to know how that machine took possession of those striders.
So do I. So do I. But
For the Nora!
give it a... Shut up!
Maybe my focus can tell me how that machine controlled the other ones.
I'm sure it can. I didn't forget, okay?
Just busy collecting stuff.
I'm sorry. Wheelbarrow, I want to say? Kind of?
I think it's a type of wheelbarrow.
Sort of. Like a wheelbarrow that's more like a platform than
Barrel.
barrel.
It's not a barrel because it's a platform. A barrel is like something that has depth to set things in. Or
Well, a barrel is like cylindrical, though. Wheelbarrow, not barrel.
oh, I've been saying that wrong all my life.
Aw.
I always thought it was a barrel
No,
because it was like a barrel on a wheel. I mean, it wasn't exactly barrel shaped, but it was like it had depth and you could set things in it or fill it with a liquid or whatever, and like just like a barrel. So I just thought it was wheelbarrow.
That's what I thought it was when I was a kid, because that's how my grandparents pronounced it. Probably still do. I don't know.
That's how I've always heard it be pronounced too. Or maybe I heard it pronounced the right way, but I misinterpreted it the wrong way based on my interpretations of the function.
Yeah, yeah.
How? This.
Like a false mental cognate.
Yeah.
It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna
Let's
corrupt
get a
things.
steed.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I'm
You
awesome.
killed that demon.
Yeah.
Pulled its guts from the carcass.
I
The
own.
way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a
I didn't expect you
blessing
to
from
own
Mother.
this hard.
No matter what Rest says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
That would
Thoughts
be...
and prayers, huh? Thanks, Ted. Well, thoughts and prayers and clothes, I guess. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This relocated during the cutscene.
It did.
We killed it over here.
Hey, you're right. It was totally over there. Also, Zai says that they did 2 for years.
I know.
Like, I'm glad I'm not alone. That we all share in this misconception of wheelbarrow. Barrel.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device.
Also, I think even though it's a little creepy that Teb knew our like clothes size and it implies that he was like measuring us in our sleep, he's still genuinely sweet and like.
Like, if he did that, it would be really weird, but he clearly was, like, genuinely only doing it to be helpful with maybe a lack of understanding of why that would be socially unacceptable to do.
Yeah, but like he.
It doesn't... Oh, oh, I see. Okay, I'm glad you clarified, because I was like, what do you mean it's not dead? It's pretty clearly dead, but no, yeah, it moves, so it can't be. But it took me a minute to get what you were...
Yeah.
So he's proud of his skill, yeah. Also, he clearly wasn't actually literally measuring us in our sleep. Surely.
But no, I'm trying to say, like, he has this gratitude for us saving his life, and the probably wrestling with the being told the outcasts are bad, and obviously seeing a fact against that.
We can't prove that.
We can't prove that. What was I saying? I can't remember. I was talking about Teb's gratefulness.
Yeah.
And he is told all his life outcasts are bad, but then sees contrary to that fact.
Has got some cognitive dissonance over the fact that we totally own.
Yeah.
even from a very young age, we owned absolute bones.
Yeah. So I could see it, like, not only being a returning the favor of you saving my life, but, like, hey, I understand that you're not bad like everyone says you are, and then maybe kind of a crush thing? Like...
I hope not. I mean, I guess it's fine now, but, like... He's clearly a lot older than us.
At least 10 years older than us.
Yeah.
And that makes it kind of creepy.
I mean, like, seeing us the one time when we were literally 6, and then seeing us later at 19, I guess, like, it's entirely plausible that... Okay, you know what actually makes more sense? I mean, if he's been waiting for this, but, like, it's been 13 years since the last time he saw us, so, like... How did he know we were going to be running in the Proving? Was it established that Tev and Aloy never had any contact in all that time in between?
I think so, because Aloy meets... what's her name? The matriarch?
Tissa?
Yeah, and she's like... an old friend wants to meet you, and she's like, what? Like, Aloy was like, an old friend? I don't know anybody
Tirsa
here.
prepared him for it.
Yeah.
And then, like, again, headcanon, but also possibly in-game canon thing makes sense if Tirsa prepared him for that and said she's like, oh, well, you know, at this point, she's roughly about the size of this person. Maybe he took measurements based on a reference person, and then being clearly a skilled tailor, made adjustments based on the actual fit of Aloy at the time of trade, or of when he made the gift.
Yeah.
We did it, y'all. We found a way to make it non-creepy.
We did! That's awesome! And see, that, like, kind of points out how, like, sometimes assumptions that seem obvious are not true. Like, we think he's a creep, but really, like, there's this thing behind the scenes that we didn't know about. Unless we, like, had the information or thought more about it. Like... Because I don't want to assign creepiness and blame onto somebody who doesn't deserve it. You know, Ted seems like a genuinely nice person. Wow, forgetting our traitor just like he said you would.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Cost? Do you mean Cost, the traitor guy?
Karst.
Karst? Ross, Boss, Cost.
Yeah.
The names are bleeding.
Going to this trader instead. I didn't see Karst around, or I would have gone to him. I would have been happy to. I like that guy.
Yeah, he seems right. I mean, he went out of his way to break the law to make sure we had supplies for our survival. That's rad. Because, like, we should care about people. Caring about people is rad.
It is rad. As heck.
As heck, yeah.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate the trade.
Karst walks up like, hey.
The hell? The hell, bro? I thought
we had a thing.
You know what, never mind. I'm going home.
And then we come to the realization that it's just capitalism. He's being a capitalist, so...
There's no capitalism in this world.
There's not?
No.
The shards aren't capital?
The existence of capital and the existence of capitalism are two completely different things.
You are correct.
Material goods are capital. Tradable currency is capital. Capitalism is a system built around that involves trade in a particular kind of way and class relations in a particular kind of way. No, like, capital is just stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Because
capital is value. Like, how value is determined is what capitalism is.
Yeah.
Striders. I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Nice and quiet.
Oh, I'll take this though.
Yeah.
Okay, here it goes. Come on.
Yay, we got a strider friend.
Horsey.
It's not hostile.
This is a good boy.
That a boy.
Now go back to the village and show everybody the coolness. Come on. I bet people will freak out. Let's do it.
We'll just...
Huh?
We'll just saunter casually and like, hey y'all, what's up?
And they're like, she rides the metal beast!
Resh up there like, she's a corruptor!
Oh no!
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah.
Ride!
I think Ted may be the only guy who doesn't hit on Aloy, right?
This keeps walking.
You're right. See, that just proves the point of how he's a genuinely good dude.
I should try.
Also, hi Nightside, what's up?
Oh yeah, that's a new person. Hello.
I might find a use for them.
Happy to have you here. Hope you're enjoying. The trader's standing there like, hoa, hoa.
Oh, they'll never see it. Hey Resh! Hey Resh! Look!
No.
Look, Resh!
Resh!
Fuck you! Bye!
Did we ever remember to change the game category to Horizon Zero Dawn?
I sure did.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Before the stream, I've been making it a point to do it before we go live.
Yeah.
Ever since the first night when we completely forgot.
Yeah.
No!
Ah!
Well, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, we made it through. Where are we going next?
The fuck out of here.
Okay. And that's where we should end it here and go do some fear. After we get out of here.
Okay.
If you're up for it.
Yeah.
I could do some fearing. Whoa.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there you go. Wait, is that fight music?
Watch yourselves! Bring it
What?
closer! Closer!
I was slamming on the gallop button.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it would pause a cutscene. I didn't know there was a cutscene coming up. I forgot.
No worries. I forget most
Varl, I
cutscenes
take
do.
it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that Strider when you came through the gate?
Nope, we own.
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
Word spreads fast.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
Hey, it's Dev! Hi, Dev!
Hey, Dev.
Welcome!
And it's not you.
You're right. Like, I noticed the eyebrows move so much for the... almost, like, uncannily. Because, like, they're going for such expression that they overexpress.
Well, but it's funny how the quality of it actually varies throughout the game and depending on which scene you're in. Like, in cutscenes, all of the animation is utterly stellar.
Yeah.
And then in a lot of the dialogues, it's very, very wooden and, like, stiff and kind of stilted.
Yeah, that's where the eyebrows thing I was thinking about comes into play with the matriarch that we were talking about. What's her name again?
Tirsa?
The
good one?
Like, yeah, the good one. Her eyebrows were constantly, she's like talking and it's just like every other word they're moving up and down. Like they're trying to cheaply produce facial expression effect. And it kind of works, but I notice how wooden it is.
Mm-hmm.
And especially being an animator student back in the past, like, I like watching things. I'm a ghost that observes others. Let's see. What are the dangers?
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows.
And Dev says it really feels... hello, it feels really kind of semi-real. Yeah, like they're just real enough to get it out of the way. Like,
you mean like it's verging on realness and that's rad, or that it's like passed into the uncanny valley? Which semi-real are you feeling from it?
oh yeah, okay, so you're right. I could see that being... Maybe I am misinterpreting. My bad. We'll wait and see what Dev says. Well, we'll do the next dialogue.
You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
Everyone does,
I
clearly.
spoke to survivors.
Mm-hmm.
They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala?
You're not getting the family paint? You see the eye thing?
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, like the tattoos kind of match. Right?
I think we might have even become
the war
friends
paint that they're wearing.
if we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
I always wondered that about the face paints and that they have, like, what... Because a lot of them look like digital things, which makes sense for the origins of the story.
Mhm.
Like how that would have been translated over the generations from... Yeah, without spoilery thingies. So it would make sense that those would be incorporated as a family thing, that they would all wear the same to tell who's their father and brothers and sisters and such. Like, that's rad.
Mm-hmm.
Dev says, like, it's trying to... It feels
kind of reality seen, like it's trying to connect with your world.
like our world, the real world versus the digital world. Like,
yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not clear on what you mean by that.
Could you elaborate?
Please feel free to elaborate while we choose this next dialogue option.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You'd be surprised how much detail is in photo mode. It is crazy.
Mm-hmm,
It is wild how much. You can, like, see pores on people's skin in photo mode. I was remarking earlier on, like, how, like, lovingly rendered every individual hair on Aloy's head is. It's very cool. It's very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Individual hairs on, like, furs that you're wearing and, like, the texture of the leather and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's amazing what they've done.
Yeah. This game is a very fine work of art.
Yes.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did. But Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace. And to guard this gate. To guard the Embrace. With my life. That was days ago. And since then, there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend. An unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I feel like I confused you guys. Basically, I was trying to say the characters feel more human by face details. Yeah, definitely. They're a lot more relatable the closer to human expression they're capable of. That's one of the things I do find, that, like, this game teeters on the balance. I'm sorry, the balance. It teeters on the edge of the uncanny valley sometimes. What I was saying just a minute ago, especially like in cutscenes, how extremely accurate the facial animation is. in very human, believable ways. And then sometimes in these dialogues, it's real hit or miss. Like sometimes they're very highly detailed and wonderful and believable, and sometimes it's just nothing. Like, and so it's like straddling the uncanny valley. It's like, but on the, not straddling, it's on the other side of it. It's not got to the point where it's approaching humans so well that it then fails at that and it comes weird. It's actually like back out the other end, like the other side, the harder side of the uncanny valley, where it gets it so right that they're so completely believable that when it starts to like slip off that edge back into the valley, it's like, oh gosh, that was way too recognizable. Like when Resh did that weird grimace thing that he did after saying, like, they're here, this is your fault, you motherless curse, and then he stepped back and went, "Argh," and then like yelled to take up fighting positions or whatever. Like that was such a fucking weird thing to do, and that like took me right out of the incredible believability of the moment, because it was like,
yeah.
Now, that wasn't a fault of the animation. That was a strange acting choice, and I don't know why whoever directed that scene like let him do that, or told him to, maybe. That felt weird in a way that like Ninja Theory games sometimes like do very strange things with acting choices, or pretty much anything that like Andy Serkis is involved in. People just do weird expressions sometimes for like no reason. It felt like one of those. Hell, it was so weird in that particular way that actually might have been kind of an inside joke, sort of like homage reference to Ninja Theory. I think the lip sync in this adjusts to the language. Probably, yeah. I can't confirm that.
Me either. But it's prudent to adjust lip syncs to different languages depending on like what language you're playing the game in, because then it's more immersive and you're not getting the effect of like
to have a phonetically adaptive system, so that no matter what language the lines are recorded in, it can
because that's all
emulate those mouth shapes regardless.
Yeah, because as a student of animation, this was the thing we learned when there was actually assignments we did on lip syncing, and I was always really good at those because I'm good at matching. Basically, there are
mouth shapes to
different phonetic sounds, and so you just get a generalized shape and then make sure it's a smooth enough transition between those shapes.
Yeah,
and bam, you have a pretty good, accurate.
You can get pretty believable with it, even with like incredibly rudimentary systems. Like the original Deus Ex came out in 2000, and the state of human animation in games back then was rough. I mean, like better than it ever had been, but still was like noticeably rough. And like even then, the most like high-end ones that existed were still heavily criticized for being squarely in the Uncanny Valley territory we were just talking about. But like Deus Ex had for its time a friggin' groundbreaking lip sync system, and looking back on it, it doesn't like look good, but it's still like, I won't say it holds up. It's not like it holds up in the way that it like looked good then and looks good now given the time that's passed. It doesn't, and it didn't really look good then, but it was still very impressive then. And I think is like pretty easy to appreciate now. If you see it now, you're like, damn, like that was 2 decades ago they were doing that. That's actually pretty awesome that they managed to get as much out of it as they did. They did a really good job with it. But yes, this game is very big, so some flaws might slip.
Yeah.
Completely. It's actually, I think, pretty amazing. I mean, obviously, just a Christ load of money went into producing this thing. So that's where most of the quality comes from, despite it being such just a gargantuan undertaking. But I think that given what a massive game this is, like the money as a mitigating factor, the funding I should say as a mitigating factor notwithstanding, that it's actually pretty impressive like how few like major bugs there are in this thing, how few like horrible animation problems there are, how few flaws in general there really are as far as like execution goes.
Yeah,
it's a really, really well crafted and well tested game. Like they clearly put a lot of work into making sure that it worked as it was supposed to.
A bad side effect of it being so polished is that even when there are minor itty bitty discrepancies that they stand out more against the polish.
They can't help it, yeah.
Yeah, you can't help but notice it, but that doesn't detract from the fact that they are still so few and far between. And
That in itself is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, exactly.
And Metal Gear Solid 4, the cutscenes were so cinematically super detailed, especially at the PS3 time. Yes, hard agree. It was rich in terms of cutscenes. If by that you mean it had a wealth of them, yes, absolutely true. That game was mostly cutscenes.
Yeah, it's a movie with some game features.
Basically, Kojima let fully off his chain, pretty much.
Which I'm all for.
Is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this.
We gotta get Resh out of his fucking position.
Where was she last?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I
didn't need any convincing, my dude. I got it.
I'll see what I can do.
Apparently I had to jump. I was so excited to take on the mission of finding Sona. Sona? Sona. Like sonar. I think all the games are related to some technological or thing, you know? Aloy for alloy, and Sona makes me think sonar. What's Bost? What would Bost be? Bost. I'm saying his name wrong, aren't I?
No, it's Bost.
Bost. Yeah, Bost. What would we be? And Rost.
Rost.
See, I'm saying roast now. Just the one time it was said wrong, and that's what my brain latches to. So roster? Maybe? Like a roster.
What's that got to do with technology?
A roster of data? Like information rosters? I don't know. Maybe some of them are just regular people names that got passed down still through over the time or altered in slight ways. But what are you thinking?
That you might be thinking too much about people's names.
I am thinking about too much. That's just how my brains work. I can't like things normally. I'm thinking, though, save.
Oh, yeah?
And maybe do some spoopy fear time.
Well, there's a campfire right there.
There is. See, it was meant to be. But hey, let's take this stuff. They didn't take it. I will.
Wasteful. Y'all.
Yeah. Use every part of the metal buffalo.
The metal buffalo? What?
What? Every part of the buffalo is a phrase that means to use every part of what you can of things?
No, that's specifically about buffalo.
Oh. Like...
Otherwise, you just use every part of whatever other thing it is you've killed.
Oh, okay.
That's not a buffalo.
Point is... Use every part, yes. That's the... Yes.
Okay, y'all. So what we've been doing here is... We're playing this on PS4. Most things we do are on PC. We're going to need to switch platforms, which means a very brief break in the stream. We're trying to not let that be as long as it was the first night we did this, and so what instead we're going to do, instead of just ending the stream, getting fully set up, and then coming back live, is like basically the moment the Horizon Zero Dawn stream ends, I'm going to kick us live on my computer, which means you're going to see us mulling around a tiny bit, moving the microphone back to my desk and stuff. But basically just to have as little downtime as possible. Why switching? Because we are doing partial Horizon Zero Dawn, partial horror game or horror adjacent games. Because it's scary month, so we've got to do horror games. And want to, also.
Yeah, I love horror. Horror is one of my favorite genres.
So it is Fear, the video game, F.E.A.R. Which is, as far as scary things go, pretty mild on the scare factors. If you're not a horror fan, this one probably won't get to you too bad. Night Sight, that is correct.
It's very cool that it does that.
I think so,
too. I love
too.
Focus doing that.
But so yeah, we're going to hop over to Fear. I will swap us over. So you'll see us, like I said, doing the setup on things. Won't take very long. Won't be very much downtime, and at least you'll have some thing to see moving on the screen.
We'll wave at you, and you can, like, I don't know, talk about us not being able to talk back to you, and be like, whoa, this is how the transfer happens. Whoa, it's like extra content. Hell yeah. But also, don't go anywhere. Stick around and chat. Just because we're offline doesn't mean we're gone. We're going to be right back.
We'll be right back. Need to hit the share button. And then, yeah, broadcast. And the top option is stop broadcast.